hold on.
Oh my God.
No, let's go. I'll cut it out.
Oh God.
Welcome to the process, guys. Welcome. Today on this show, I will be walking you guys through a couple bloopers I made getting into interviewing. Right now, I know this isn't the popular thing, but I think to help you guys, also those who want to learn how to interview, I think this is a good episode. Shout out to the Conjure Institute. My girl Alessandra isn't here with me tonight. So guys, don't tune out. Stay tuned because this is going to be a very fun show. So I have a bunch of interviews to go through with you guys, and stay tuned. You might learn a couple little things, and I'll show you a couple of unfortunate mistakes I made. If you see me looking up to the right, your left, I don't know. If you see me looking up, I'm looking at the big screen because I'm playing it on there too, and I might give a little chuckle or something. So please guys stay tuned. But first, just one thing I want you guys to do. Yes, guys, if you could like and subscribe. But first, go to SteroMD at youtube.com. Check out our videos, check out our content. We have Behind the Red Line, we have The Process Show, and we're coming out with a new show called Voices. And don't forget, Attention to Detail is also on there too. So shout out to Alessandra and Rebecca for Behind the Red Line. And let's go into our intro, guys. Thank you for tuning in. 1, 2, 3. All right. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. Hey, shout out to those persons watching now, Alessandra and Danny. Thank you for tuning in. So I'm going to just give a brief intro to every interview and let you guys see the mess I created before the edits. So you could basically see the issues I had doing this for the first time or second time. So we'll go into a Healthmark interview I did at the FIME show in 2021. So I'm with Claire, Chrissy, and the famous Steve Kovac. So I hope they don't kill me for airing this one, but this is what really happens behind the scenes of an interview.
It's nice. I appreciate it. But
Come back a little bit.
it's going to be a podcast, and it's to help to give our hopefully get him some more listeners, but also to just feature our products. But for him, he's showing his listeners that not only he travels around, but he's at an international meeting. He's going to talk to different people, and we're one of the people he's going to interview. Right?
How are you? Good. How are you? Good. We're looking for some alternative research.
We got it. She'll talk to you right. We're going to do a quick interview, or Steve can help you real quick. I'm sorry. Steve will help you. We're doing a quick interview.
Yes.
Okay.
All right, so we're going to get started, and I'll do edits if it doesn't work, work out.
But I want you to know I'm here with two other of our team members. We have Chrissy, who's in charge of conventions and things of that nature, and we have Claire, who's part of our international team, which we'll talk about. The main reason we're here is FEMA, as you know, for those of you who haven't. And I will tell you, next time they have one, you should come here, because there are 400 or 500 different vendors that you can see things you might not see at a regular ISHM show or whatever. But we're here to let people know who HealthMark is. We're an international company. We're highlighting certain products, our inspection scope, borescope, our different tests, cleaning verifications tests, our tests for clarity, our EndoCam, for your rigid scopes, but we're here just to meet and greet and also talk to our distributors because we are an international company. And it's again to let people know that we are going to be where our customers are at. And our customer is not only just sterile processing, infection control, endo or operating room, it's our distributors. And to let them know and to be there, support them.
So this is the gist of the interview. So as you could see, setting up my equipment, I didn't do that well enough. The sitting arrangement wasn't that good, and I could have did a little bit better job on conducting the interview as a whole. So, but Steve kind of definitely helped me out. Shout outs to HealthMark, great company. Check them out. Shout out to Chrissy and Claire for participating with the interview. Really appreciate it. So, any questions, guys? I'm moving on to my next interview. So this is also at the FIME show. Oran Tech. There with Mr. Andre Oriella. He's representing a medical cable and sensor provider. So let's go into the next interview, guys. So I'm trying different things during these interviews. The sitting arrangements, the mics, and then you guys gonna see a bunch of mic issues I had when I was at a couple of those shows. So let's get into the next one. And also, guys, take note
I'm
of
good.
the
I'm gonna edit, take out all the extra
products.
stuff. Yeah.
A very nice booth.
Ready to
Also,
roll.
yeah, trouble getting my mic on.
Good day, guys. We're at the FIME Expo with Andre Oyela. Today we're going to talk about his company and what this company focuses on and what he presents to the customer.
Hello.
Andre.
Yeah, very nice to have you here.
Nice.
Thanks for stopping by. And our company is Oran Tech, and it's a manufacturer of compatible medical cables and sensors. And so for the patient monitor has all of the accessories, SpO2, ECG, temperature, all of the vital signs. And so we manufacture the compatibles. The benefit with the compatibles are several. The first is that there's many different brands of patient monitors. And so if a hospital, say, carries 6 different brands of patient monitors, they have to contact these 6 different companies to get the accessories. Whereas we carry all of the brands. And so just by calling us, they can get a hold of a huge array of accessories from one stop. So we're like a one-stop shop for accessories.
Definitely. That's interesting.
The second thing, of course, is that it's a savings. The hospital is interested in saving money without sacrificing quality. So the important thing is that the compatible sensor is the same quality as the OEM. And all of our products are FDA approved and registered, and so the hospitals can be assured that those qualities are excellent quality.
Very interesting, very interesting. So can you tell us a little about your company, how it came about? And guys, we're at the FIME Expo 2021 in Miami, Florida.
So, guys, another thing I learned too: get the name of the vendor correct, because a couple times I bought some of those names. I was not familiar with a lot of those names. So, and also another thing, although I agreed with a lot of what he said, I shouldn't have been saying yeah, That kind of messes up the sound, especially if you're gonna do an audio podcast, or if you're gonna do some audio editing. That takes a lot of extra time. So if you're interviewing and you agree, just nod your head, saying yes, true. It kind of messes up, especially if you want to take the interviewee's audio and add it to something else. Then you have little issues merging or separating the two sounds. All right, guys, let's get into the next interview. Let me introduce this one before I play. So this is MedStat with Craig and Jonathan, the owner. It's a clinical engineering company. So let's get into MedStat.
Hello, guys. Today I'm with MedStat Consulting. MedStat Consult.
Yeah, I should. I had some help placing my mic. Um, didn't know the distance.
Good.
Didn't know
Hey,
I
guys.
wasn't
Today I'm
familiar.
with MedStat. I'm putting my mask a little bit. Hello, guys. Today I'm with MedStat Consulting. We are at the FIME Expo in Miami, Florida. So today we're speaking with
I'm Greg,
Greg, the company owner,
and this is Jonathan.
and Jonathan.
Yes.
Nice to meet you guys. Can you tell us a little bit about the company, how it started, and what products do you guys sell for the customer?
The company was founded in 2003. We're a biomedical engineering, clinical engineering company. Started working in hospitals on testing of medical equipment and repairing of medical equipment. We specialize in the testing and repair of medical beds, hospital beds, and stretchers. That transformed into adding a line of replacement mattresses for hospital beds and stretchers, which then got us into the infection control, which we now start selling what's called the Orbel hand sanitizer.
So, a good company. I tried the hand sanitizer. That's excellent. You put it on your hip and you swipe down, and you get a new dose of hand sanitizer every time you swipe your hand. I also made a couple of mistakes. I was trying to follow the laws of thirds to try and get everyone in the right location, but that technically didn't work how I wanted it to work. But I think all in all, having met those guys maybe 10 minutes prior to the beginning of the interview, I think that interview went well. So let's get into the next one. So this is Jessica and Frank, I believe, from Ecomed Medical Technologies. Oh, Jessica from Ecomed Medical Technologies. It's a Canadian American based company. So let's get into it. Jessica was real fun. We had to do this interview about 4 or 5 times because we had so many issues, mic issues. We couldn't finish some of our words, our sentences. So let's get into that one. That one was a fun interview.
Oh my God.
No, let's go. I'll cut it out.
Oh God.
Thank you to Jessica from Ecomed Medical. Thank you so much. And guys, thanks for tuning in. See you at 5.
And my mic wasn't on. Then I found that out. I had to redo the interview. That was crazy. I spent about half an hour doing that interview.
Started again like we never did it before.
Okay.
All right.
With a high focus of high certification. Oh gosh, we gotta
We can
redo
do
it.
it again.
That was
All
fun.
right. And today we're with Jessica from.
Okay.
All right, let's go again. 3. Welcome, guys, to FIME 2021. Today we're with Jessica from Ecomed Medical Technologies. Thank you, Jessica, for the opportunity to interview you. How are you doing today?
Very good. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. So, Jessica, tell us a little bit about Ecomed. Where are you guys located, and what products do you focus on?
So we are a Canadian American-owned company, and we have headquarters in Toronto, Miami, and Turkey. We do all of our manufacturing in Turkey out of Istanbul and Izmir. Our focus is PPE with a high focus of good quality and high certification.
Very nice. You mean PPE like this guy right here?
Yes, just like this.
It looks very nice, and the quality looks very good too, guys. So, Jessica, if someone would wanted to purchase some of your PPE or get in contact with your company just to look at your catalog, how would they be able to get in touch with you guys?
Please visit us at www.ecomed.health.
www.ecomed.health.
Yes.
Very, very good, guys. So thank you guys for tuning in. FIME 2021. Jessica, thank you so much.
Thank
Appreciate
you.
it. So, guys, see you in the next video. And thank you. Make sure to come to FIME 2022, guys. Jessica, thank you so much.
Thank you. Did it work?
That was good. That
Okay,
was good.
I don't know. Oh gosh.
That was good. Okay, we're going to play it back.
Okay.
That was a great interview at the end after all that hard work. Um, so that's a good company. Spoke to the owner, very knowledgeable about PPE and what how was the qualities um, uh, of PPE and what they should do for those wearing it. So and then especially that was in COVID times too. So we had a good long conversation about what they provide. They have a couple face shield mask that could be worn on the clean side. So I was very enamored by some of the innovative products they had. So I'll definitely promote some of that down the line. So we moved into our next interview with 3B Scientific. They build anatomic models, and I'm there with Yarnell. So Yarnell sounds like a bunch of different names. So I killed his name a couple times. So let's get into this interview. And we can see the mistakes I made. I made like 3 or 4 mistakes that kept me there for a long period of time.
Okay, let's do it again. And we do
Hold on. The mic not connected. Hold on.
Yeah, mic issues, serious.
That's gonna be.
Take 3. Take 3.
I'm ready to finish to pick up.
He's like,
I stay here.
This gonna be the last one.
no, we're good.
This
No,
gonna
we're
be the
good.
last one.
We're good.
So, hey guys, welcome to FIME 2021. Today we're with Yarnell from 3B Scientific. How you doing, Yarnell?
I'm doing great, Denard. Thanks for asking.
You're welcome. You're welcome. So, Yarnell, can you tell us a little bit about 3B Scientific? Where are you guys based out of, and what are your featured products?
So 3B Scientific is the leading manufacturer in anatomical models worldwide. We're focused on a couple of levels here. We're focused more on the human anatomy aspect of the body, but at the same time, we also provide medical simulation for nursing practices and for live applicable application. What's the next question?
I'll cut that out.
Okay.
After you say application,
Yeah.
I'll cut that out. So,
Yeah, I
Yarnell,
did.
can you tell us a little bit about... No, let me go.
Okay.
I'll cut that. So Yarnell, can you tell if the... No. So, Yarnell, if someone want to get in touch with your company via email, phone number, just to buy your products or even just to view your catalog, how would they be able to get in touch with you guys?
Well, great question. A lot of people, come up to you and they'll ask you, do you have any type of information you can give? Well, we have a website that you can use, and it's a www.a3bs.com. If you go to that website, it's going to display all the products that we actually offer into the medical industry, as far as downloading catalogs as well. We have multiple catalogs that could provide you information at that level as well.
And you provide products like this guy?
Yes, so, yes. This is our standard skeleton, which actually displays most of the ligaments, and it has the markings of the muscles, and also gives you more flexibility in understanding how the movement of the body works.
Very good, very good. And guys, there are some excellent models here, guys. Some excellent models. So guys, please get in contact with these guys. And what's your website again?
www.a3bs.com.
a3bs.com, guys. And thank you for tuning in. Thank you for doing this. Is FIME 2021, and peace. We're out. Thanks, Donnell.
Take care.
We
got it,
actually
Denard.
still here, guys. So that was an interesting interview, but I messed his name up about 2 or 3 times, so we had to go over and over and over again. I think I kind of we got through it, but those guys were great guys. He had about 2 or 3 other guys in the background helping out, so they were really good. So definitely get your script down if you're conducting the interview, but definitely live. Once you turn that camera on, sometimes things change. So let's get into Kemp USA with Laura and Eddie. They specialize in EMS and CPR products. So let's go Kemp USA.
Yeah,
No,
it's
error
fine.
issue there. So guys, welcome to FIME 2021. Laura and Eddie. All right. So guys, welcome to FIME. What's the company name again?
Kemp USA.
Take 3. All right, take 3. Yep. Welcome to FIME 2021. This is Laura and Eddie from Kemp USA, and they're going to tell us a little bit about their product. How you guys doing?
Doing very good.
Can you tell us a little bit about Kemp USA and what you guys provide?
We're a company based out of Charlotte, North Carolina. We manufacture EMS bags, blankets, and CPR products and first aid kits, and we sell through distributors. Laura is one of my employees here in
Hello?
Miami.
So guys, what's your main product? What's your main product?
Our main product we're known for is probably our EMS bags.
Okay. Like
Yeah, as you can see, it's a very big variety of different designs depending of specific needs. But yeah, that's pretty much the main product. It's a very unique design. It's very well known because it's unique in the market. There's nobody else in the country manufacturing this kind of product. So yeah, and the quality is amazing quality.
We sell throughout Latin America. We're pretty well known, and we go to this show to get exposure and meet our current distributors.
Yeah. And I see you guys are selling a lot of product throughout the week, the last 2 days.
Yes.
So if somebody would want to get in contact with you, see your catalog, or purchase a bag, or see the quality of your items, how would they get in contact?
They can email us. We may, if they're a distributor, we can sell them. Otherwise, if they're an end user, we would push them toward one of our distributors.
And you can if you're interested, you can always visit www.campusa.com. You will find all the information. The email for sales, it will be sales@campusa.com. That's the main source of contact for everyone who is interested.
Great. Guys, that's www.campusa.com.
Correct.
Guys. So thank you so much, guys, for coming on. I really appreciate it. And you guys seem to have a great product here, and I hope you guys do some good business. So guys, thank you for joining FIME 2021, guys. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right.
Woo!
Simple. Oh my goodness. So, guys, I literally met those guys 5 minutes before I press record. Ed wasn't even at the booth. I spoke to Laura for 2 minutes, and then she said, well, my boss isn't here. So I said, well, I'll just, we'll do a one-on-one interview. And then all of a sudden Ed showed up. Then I had to rethink the whole thing before I even learned the name of the company. So that was a tough one. I did edit. It looks a little bit better in the edits when I in post edit when I finished. So guys, there's a question here. Are you going to FIME 2022? Yes. The process will be at FIME 2022. Also, HSPA will be at FIME 2022. So HSPA has a workshop going on. So let me just get into what HSPA is doing at FIME 2022. So the program Friday 29th July. What? Hold on. Do I have the right thing here? Yep. Miami Beach Convention Center, FIME 2022. HSPA will be there on Friday 29th. The program starts at 9 a.m. and ends at 3 p.m. So at 9:30. Okay, and guys, it's a free expo also. So you register for free, you come down, you spend 4 or 5 days in Miami, and you get education at the same time. So you really can't beat that. You really can't beat that. Yes, they are sponsoring the education day. Yep, yep, yep. And I will also post that brochure on LinkedIn and on the Process Facebook page if you guys want to check out the registration. So 9:30 Health Mark will be covering insulation inspection. There'll be a lecture on that. At 10 a.m. there'll be a hands-on skills lab. At 10:30 there'll be a best practice in regulatory compliance. At 11 there'll be a hands-on. At 11:30 there'll be a break. At 11:45 health mark visual boroscope inspection. And guys, if you're into boroscopes, come down. Even if you can't come down for the entire week, just come down for the Friday when HSPA will be providing the education. So there'll be hands-on labs. Agility will be doing visual inspection also, and there'll be a hands-on skill. So guys, I really like the format of this. You could get your education and actually practice it if you want, see if you could do it according to best practice. So I really like this format. Shout outs to Damian Berg for giving me the information. And FIME also has some other education on the floor. Also, I spoke with a couple of the representatives this week. It's a informative educational experience. You're welcome. You're welcome. My Facebook commenter. I don't know who exactly you are, but thank you for coming on in the comments. I'll definitely post that information. It's Sterilization and Decontamination Conference, and regional meeting of HSPA and FIRE. So come down, guys. So let's roll into our next. If you have any other questions about HSP and FIME, give me a shout and I'll connect you. I'll answer the questions to the best of my ability. So let's move on to Sombre. So this is one of my worst experiences because the lighting. Oh, Arlene, hey, thanks. So this next interview is one of my worst experiences because I felt I had the lighting right. I had the showcase of all the products was perfect. The lady was so energetic. Basically, after 5 minutes, she agreed to. After 5 minutes being at her booth, she agreed to do an interview, not knowing me from Timbuktu. So she was very energetic. The company wanted the interview to showcase on their website, etc., etc. But I made a critical mistake. So I will just walk you through the interview. As you could see, or as you can hear, there is no sound. So very good interview. I felt the lighting was good. I probably could have did some edits on that, but being that I could not play it anywhere, there were no edits. So let me just pause this for a second. So Sombre is an international company, I think based in Mexico, Latin America. They provide organic products, organic cleaners, or organic health sanitizers, etc. Anything for your home, creams, etc. Everything they do is organic. They give me a hand sanitizer. I still have it in my car today. It's made of aloes, and so it smells so good. They use aloes, limes, etc. So everything they do just feels so good on your skin. Even your cleaning detergents, etc. Smell good if you're cleaning, and they had some really good products there, and the lady spoke so well. But guys, again, as you could see, no sound. Everything just happened so nicely, but and that's a lesson learned. Always make sure you have a backup mic. That's one of the lessons I learned. Always make sure you have a backup, because you never know when your main mic will fail. So that's what I do to this day now. I always carry a backup microphone, and this interview is going off in a second. So, yeah, that's one of the main lessons. And if you can have a backup
What the
camera
heck just
too.
happened? What kind of
So,
video is this?
hey,
So, let me see where.
as you can see, guys, this is my man Damien. So I met Damien at FIMA, and I tried to contact him like a day before, and he was receptive. He said, like, yeah, let's do an interview. And here we are. So Damien on HSPA. So let's go.
Where I'm standing.
You know, I can move a little bit this way.
Yeah, I'm right here. All right, cool. So all right, let me make sure I have this right. Hey guys, welcome to FIME 2021. I'm here with Damien Berg from Isham at the FIME show. Yeah, okay, let me tell you again.
Before they changed the name, guys.
Hello guys, welcome to FIME 2021. I'm here with Damien Berg. Damien, how you doing?
Doing good, my friend. Doing good. Glad I'm here as well.
All right, how you enjoying the show, Damien? At FIME 2021.
This is an amazing show. I've been actually coming to FIME for a couple of years now, working with Informa and FIME on actually connecting sterile processing to the rest of the world in some of the medical device industry. So from Dubai I've been to now Florida's my third or fourth year coming here, and I'm glad to be back in person. It's pretty exciting.
Oh, excellent. So you did a presentation the first 2 days. How did that go, and what were your presentations about?
Yes, so Isham actually partnered with FIME to provide some on-site education for sterile processing professionals, as well as anybody else in the industry who wants to learn more about us. So my presentation was on dealing with employee engagement and dealing with the future of sterile processing, and honestly, Isham and all the great things that we got going on and coming up. So it's really exciting to start sharing some of the things that we can share that's going to be coming out in the next couple months that I'm excited for. We're gearing up for that. As well as we're gearing up for, we actually just released a call for volunteers to be subject matter experts in 22 for our new textbook. We're going to start rewriting some tests, we're going to start rewriting some textbooks and getting more current information up to date. So we're always looking for subject matter experts or SMEs. We're also got a couple committees going, our professional development committee, our chapter committee, different things that are going live. So we have meetings coming up here this year, but the call for volunteers is out there, so go online and sign up. If you got any questions, you can always reach out to me, damien@isham.org, or just find me on social media. I'm always available. People know there's a way to get a hold of me. You can always find me, that's for sure.
So, Damien, thank you for your time. Thank you for coming on. I really appreciate it. Nice meeting you at this show. Guys, come to the shows. You never know who you're going to meet, all right? So, Damien, thank you. Appreciate it, man.
Yeah, pleasure. It's great to meet you.
Great to meet you, too. Thank you.
All right.
Peace, guys. Thanks. All right, good.
Perfect. Easy.
So just let me say one thing. Damien is a real cool guy. I think that was my first time actually meeting Damien, like really meeting him one-on-one. We kind of probably brushed paths, just being in the conferences and stuff like that, cross paths. But that was my first time. And shout outs to Arlene. Arlene was kind of my company, my cell phone company, not company, but she kept me company because she has been to the show and she is from Florida, so she kind of helped me out navigating the show and put me in contact with Damien to actually initiate the interview process. So thank you to Arlene Bush, appreciate it. So guys, and Damien is a cool guy too, so rewind if you want, and just contact him if you have any questions on FIME and how you can be a part of it, with HSPA too. So now guys, we're going to another expo I went to, which is the Design Two-Part Expo. So that's basically a manufacturing expo where they do a lot of 3D printing, etc. parts. If you have a prototype or if you have an invention you want to bring to life, these guys will make a prototype for you so that you could sell to the bigger companies to take your product on to actually put it into manufacturing or sales. You know what I mean. So let's get into SimQuest. So now, guys, I want to give a shout out to these companies because I never had these actual interviews. So I'll be playing just a few seconds of these interviews simply to give a shout out to those companies because they took the time to interview, but it was my mistake messing up the audio. Yeah, I told you I messed up all the audio. Some of the audio anyway. I messed up some of the audio, but I just had to give a shout out to some of those companies so that they took their time out to actually interview. So this is SimQuest. They're a 3D printing company, and I do have to follow up with them because Tim was very we had a good conversation post interview. So here is SimQuest. Tim.
Jim, tell us a little bit about your company and what products do you produce?
So they had a really, really interesting 3D printing machine there. They have different models too. So that was very interesting to me. That's why I approached them. But you can't hear Tim. That's why I am speaking over him because his mic didn't work. So shout outs to Tim. Now we're gonna go into another interview. And this is Gorm. And also, I messed up the sound. So this is Greg. It's a custom machinery, and they customize machinery, and they make components. So let's say you have a gear to your car. You wanted it a little bit bigger. You wanted the dimensions to change in terms of your grip, your spokes, etc. Or you wanted to make a one of a kind part for a vehicle or instrument. Let's just say you follow a instrument you wanted to make, and there's nothing like it out there. They could actually design it for you. So this guy was really cool because I came to him a couple times, and eventually the interview went through because there was a lot of people traffic in there. So this is Greg, and I probably took all the speaking points because this interview is going on for about 30 seconds.
We have Greg Zabot here from
This was definitely good. This show is actually in Pennsylvania. Happens once a year. This was actually my second time there. They have some really interesting. As you could see, the people traffic. They were walking all over the place. But this was a cool dude. He gave his time for interview, and I just had to shout out his company. So we're going to Protocam, guys. Protocam, and this is Bob, 3D printing and prototyping. So they'll make your prototype for you, give them an idea, they'll create that for you. If you have, and this is just a little thing for those guys who are thinking of creating something within the sterile processing field, or even if not, there are companies out there that will actually create your idea, design and create it for you, and give you a physical, tangible piece to hold and see if this really makes sense. So this is Bob from Protocam. I basically stole all his thunder because the thunder of this because I
everything is
prepared everything and I had no sound on Bob. Bob's mic isn't working.
Welcome to the Design to Part Expo.
So I think my mic was also off too. So that's as Alessandro said, you live and you learn. Always have a backup mic, guys. And if you can also have a backup camera in case your camera is messing up. And also another good tip for you guys, how you record with your camera. So there are different levels, and I'm not an expert. People traffic. So depending on how you record, your file size may be really, really, really hard to work with. So if you record in RAW, definitely don't do that. Don't do that. Record in MP4 if you can. So RAW is really, really big. So if you have a 1 minute RAW video, that will take you so much longer to edit because you have to crunch all that. So I kind of spoke over Bob there already, but Bob is my last interview. And guys, if you have any questions, let me know. Shout out to Alessandra. Shout out to the Condre Institute. Appreciate you guys for supporting. Shout out to Danny, Arlene. Thank you for stopping by. Appreciate it. So guys, a couple lessons I learned. Let me just go through it and then we'll end the show. But thank you guys so much for tuning in. So if you're gonna record anything on the road, what you need to bring with you, bring at least 2 cameras and a separate mic. Right? If it's not a lavalier mic or USB mic, just get a small recorder. Just stick it in your pocket or your interviews pocket, so that even if you do, you could always record your sound, but you may lose. You can't never replace their sound. So always. All right. What techniques are you excited to use? And Kali CSA July 16th and 17th in Las Vegas. So, guys, we're also going to the process is going to the CCSA conference in California, in Las Vegas. Sorry, in Las Vegas, 16th and 17th. So, guys, try to come out. A couple other things from the Condre. A couple things I want to do. I want to take my camera, this camera right here. I'm bringing this guy. This is my studio camera, so to speak. So the it gives you more. It's actually a video camera, so you see differently than a regular point and shoot camera or your laptop webcam. So it gives you a little more room. It just shoots better in terms of your motion. So and it kind of separates the object from the background a little bit better, as you could see. Yeah, never mind all that. But for CCSA, I'm definitely gonna bring. Oh, I'm definitely gonna bring an extra. I have 2 pocket recorders. I'm definitely gonna bring those. I'm gonna bring my studio camera, my mic, of course, and another. I'm also gonna bring my action camera. So, guys, if you want to shoot action shots on the move, so I have an Osmo Action. So I'll be using my Osmo Action to shoot a time lapse of the conference. So I'm trying to get the beginning of the conference, the beginning of the day to the end of the day. I'm not sure if I'll be able to do that, or at least shoot a few hours and put that in a time lapse so that you guys could see exactly how the conference begins to how it ends. I'm just giving you guys a little more cinematic view of what we do in terms of conferencing, how those go, how people move around, etc., etc. We'll definitely be doing interviews with the speakers, with the hosts, definitely, and just shooting more content in general. So and on also getting education, because this is an educational conference. You can never get too much education in stellar processing. I always preach education, and people ask me, education, education, education. Yep, because on a day-to-day basis, you learn every day. And if you go to a place where learning is the focus, you're definitely going to pick something up. Even if it's the last paragraph of something you already know, you may pick up a technique. So, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate your support. Condre Institute. Any more questions, guys? Any more questions? Shout out to Condre, the red line, behind the red line, Rebecca Pablo. So we still do need help in finalizing our trip. So please donate so we can book flights to bring SPD industry this content. So, guys, yeah, we're looking for sponsors to help us with our new upcoming ventures. So we really want to bring you guys the content, and we really want every technician, every manager, even OR personnel to to be on the same page when it comes to sterile processing, because it's not really about us, it's about the patient, but it starts with us, right? So we definitely want to make sure everyone gets that needed education, because all around the country there are places where mistakes are unknown and they're happening every day. So we definitely want to bring that education and that knowledge through social media to those persons who are unaware of the critical mistakes that they make every day. And those persons who think what they're doing is correct, not knowing that it's a mistake, and upper management too, who think just doing the bare minimum is okay. We definitely want to bring that information out to everyone on the front line. So guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Please check out the Condrick Institute. Check out sterilemd.com. You could donate on there. You could reach out to us through social media. Leave a comment, leave your contact info. Go to sterilemd.com. Send me a message. Check out our donate button there. And also, just contact us, see how we could collaborate. So guys, thank you so much for tuning in. It's been a great show, I think. I hope I was able to help some of you, especially in your new ventures, especially in maybe a little bit in videography. I'm not technically an expert, but I do have a little experience. So guys, see you in the next one. Peace.